Hi everybody, come on in. Boy, it's imaginable the things that can happen just when you're staying home and out of trouble. Anyway, before we get into this orchid, I should tell you, I'm talking today, but a great big filling fell out off my back molar. Don't know when, could have swallowed it. And those are old fillings from who knows how long ago. Anyway, it left this real sharp stuff and it hurt my tongue. My tongue got all sore, like little canker sores where the points of the thing were sticking up. And you can't go to the dentist because all our dentists, they went to some conference in Vancouver and there was COVID there, and there you go, they're not working. So Jack says, well, you're gonna have to take a file and file it down. So it's like, the nail file? No. But then he came up with this, he had this steel file for men's work. So here I am, trying to file the points off the filling and dealing with this. You have to. So anyway, it took a while and I finally filed it off, but my tongue was so sore. I'm talking today, but some people have had a little bit of rest from hearing me talk too much because every time you talk, your tongue moves and your tongue's sore. And oh my goodness. So anyway, things are starting to heal up and so far we're okay. I mean, everything's kind of in shock, but I think I'm going to be okay. My tooth isn't too sore and we'll just have to wait it out. So I'm out putting up a little sign in the front yard. Up by where the bike are, the chicken wire bike lady. And I made a little sign. Jack cut a piece of aluminum sheeting. It's quite heavy that they can use for signs. And he cut it in a heart shape. And I painted it red except for where the letters were because they shine because it's on aluminum. And it says, thank you, bless you, all the workers that, essential workers, and then kisses and hugs on the bottom, and put it out there. And one of my friends was walking by, a neighbor from over not too far away, and she's limping like anything. And I said, what happened? Because we're still keeping our distance, but we're outside. And she said, I don't know, I just woke up this way. I see she's still limping today. These are the kind of things that can happen just staying home, out of trouble. Anyway, we're all going to survive, and we're going to have an interesting repot video today because this orchid, the poor little thing, this orchid was in my very first video I did in 2015. And I've learned a lot since then. So anybody that watches those videos should definitely watch the newer repots because one thing I always say, and is important, that 4 or 5 months after you repot it, go clean it up because some of the roots will die because you've changed the media. So that never happened to this one. And this one has been very neglected. So it was in a little clay pot, just a little clay orchid pot with slits on the side in 2015. And in 2017, October the 19th, there is a video where I repotted it into this, what was a lamp. So, since 2017, I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what I'm going to find, but we're going to get at it because, it needs done. I know that it's going to go back in the same pot, but I've got my scissors ready. Maybe I should, first I'm going to take off. I see one of the flowers, they've been fading. This is one of the first ones that was in bloom this year. So I'm just going to take the little, I called her Lavender Lady, so I'm just going to take her little butterfly off. I'm already dropping things on the floor. There we go. And this one has just a couple tiny little roots that are sticking out. But I am afraid that inside, because it's this porous material, they are probably stuck to the inside of this pot. So we will have to deal with that. It's still going back in the same pot. And so it's just going to be as much as a surprise to you and me together. So let's try and get it out of here. And oh, maybe I'll cut the flower off. You know the big lip Phalaenopsis that I cut the flower off because it was having trouble opening its blooms. Well, the plant didn't have energy, but I put it in some of the fertilizer water with the high middle number that I was using in the vase, and the last buds have opened and it's doing really well. So I already put this over my gas flame, heated it up, and then cooled it down. So I'm going to cut that off, and I'm just going to put it in this little vase for now. That there. Okay. And then we can get it dumped out of here and see what we have. I noticed it was struggling. I could see the leaves maybe getting tinier. And oh goodness, I don't know why it got left so long, but let's get it out of here if we can. I know it's going to be stuck, but how bad? Very bad, I think. Huh. Yep. Well, so I hope you guys are staying out of trouble. I put that thing of Maggie chilling because holy, at least she's smart. I'm going to try some water in here because, wow. This may take longer than I thought. Right. I had a feeling that the porous, of course, when you got the porous pots, oh boy, this is stuck. So let's see what we can do with bark, how much of that we can get out. These are the things us plant people run up against. You just don't know. It's lucky I use, let's see, I see some big bits of mortar from between the bricks and big pieces of bark because this is from, oh boy. I may have to shut the video off and come back when I get this out of here. Let's see. It might be one of those ones where you leave it alone once you get it out. Okay, I'm going to shut the video off. That means I'll probably have to get Jack to help me to join it back on because I have trouble. But anyway, heck, we've got nothing more important to do. Anyway, I'll be back when I figure out what I'm doing here. See you in a bit.